What I want to get to tonight is not only your story, because I've been wanting to get you in here about that, but Ride, Record, Report is still in effect, everybody. It is still in effect. We still have police departments and police units, police officers that are out there and, pulling over bikers, harassing bikers, making threats at them, and just all kinds of stuff that's going on. And what we're asking you to do when you do get pulled over by a law enforcement officer or a unit and you feel they are harassing you and they are making threats at you, here's what we want you to do. First of all, take videos and then get it out there. Get it to one of the entities that will help you, like the Texas COCI, Motorcycle Profiling Project if you're outside of Texas, or to Texas Biker Radio News, in particular me. Now, when you are pulled over by law enforcement, immediately break out your phone and start videoing, or whatever you have. Record it. It's the only protection you have. And from that point on, you're doing your own investigation. What you need to do is get the names of the police officers involved. You need to get their badge numbers. You need to do your own investigation, and I'm going to show you this right here. And here we are in the middle. So you want to get all this information. You want to get, how they stopped you, how they behaved, what, where is really important. Mm-hmm. You need to get the address where you were pulled over at, when, the date, the time, why they pulled you over. If they say it's a traffic stop, they don't need to keep you there any longer, then he needs to write you a ticket or whatever. And like I said, who? Now, this is in general right here. This is information you need to get. Now, if they start acting like jerks, if they start disrespecting you, if they start threatening you, and we've heard this is happening. We've got it going on here in this area, and we're investigating that now. But you have to get the details. And then you got to be bold. Then you have to be bold. Now, I have no problem filing complaints against these law officers, against these gang units. Matter of fact is, we had a gang unit that Internal Affairs was fixing to get involved in, but I did not get the details from the guys that needed to file complaints. They needed to join me because I wasn't there. But I had Internal Affairs ready to act and investigate the gang unit. And I promise you, they wouldn't like the outcome of that. Especially when they're violating your constitutional rights. They shouldn't be arresting you and taking you to jail over a traffic ticket. Mm-hmm. Now, they can do that here in Texas. They can. We've been fighting that in the legislature again and again. But other things keep getting in the way, like abortion. and other stuff, the border, whatever. But ride, record, report is still in effect. Do your own investigation immediately when you are pulled over, and especially if you're being harassed or being threatened. You've got to get back. If they threaten you, they're going to stop you every time they see you. You've got to go to work. You got to take care of your family. You don't need that kind of harassment at all. At all. And we'll go to bat for you. We will. Take that to the bank. So get that information.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then don't forget to talk into the mic. Is it on? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So let's move on. I'm fixing to show you a video. I've been waiting for this for a long time. And I finally got permission to use it. And I'm not going to mention any names. What I'm going to point out is two-chain. Mm-hmm. There are law officers out there that have weapons that they can't control.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you one. This is absolutely incredible, everybody. Absolutely incredible. So let me make sure the sound is on. And here we go, guys. Here we go. Watch that dog. That dog is a weapon. Let me point out one thing real quick. Those policemen are there over parking issues. Mm. Here's all these guys that show up because there's a few bikes. If you look at them as this video goes, there's a few bikes that's over the white line. Now this is in Galveston, and this is on the Lone Star Bike Rally. Oh. Not this last one, I don't think. There was one before that. So this is about a year old.
Wow.
So, but let's continue, everybody. Right here, that dog is getting agitated.
Just spit that dude.
That dog is a weapon. That law officer failed to maintain control of him. he was getting the dog was getting agitated. I do believe because of the motorcycles and all the commotion going on around, and all he did was turn around and look at the police officer, and the dog attacked him.
Mm-hmm.
And the police officer didn't maintain control. Now, they did try to put charges on the gentleman, but he didn't, they dropped the charges. Hell, I would too. I would too after that mess.
Well, it was their fault.
I do believe you could maybe sue the city
Could have.
and maybe the police officer himself. I'd damn sure file a complaint. At the very least. At the very least.
Right.
And we'll post this video at texasbikerradio.org, and so you can look at it and slow it down and that kind of stuff and take a good look at it. And yeah, but that a parking issue, everybody, a parking issue. There was no need for that. And what these guys were trying to do was find the people that had the bikes over the line. That's all. That is all.